Okay, hi. I'm just gonna go over on Instagram here. Okay, so I've been waiting for like an hour, wanting to record this video for YouTube, and the neighbors have been a little noisy, just a little noisy. And I actually it's so funny, I had a video done, what's today, Saturday? I had a video done on Thursday, and it took like, hi guys, it took like 3 or plus hours to upload to YouTube. It was on my phone, and then it never uploaded. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna let that one go, and we're just gonna do a whole new one here today. You made one. Hi, yeah. I don't usually go live. I just decided I was gonna go live today. Feeling cute and saucy and sassy in my new jumper. I don't know what's up with my hair. You guys see my story, so I'm trying to learn how to do the beach waves and like, no. Okay, this side's okay, this side not so much. So if you guys have any tips on how to do the beach waves, let me know, because now that I have short hair, I kind of like it being the way it looks like when you get it done. Okay, so we're going to do a general reading. Thanks, Courtney. We're going to do a general reading for today. It is Saturday. I don't know what number it is. Someone wants to help me out. I don't even keep track anymore. I feel like that's not even important. Like, what day is this? I'm like, it's not even important. It's not important. It's not. You guys can see my dog. Sassy sea spray for those waves. Yes, please, Sammy, help me. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I can do this side, but I'm cheating because it's not even a straight iron. It's one of those barrel curlers. Am I eating my hair? So yeah, okay. Focus, Jen. Focus. Stop talking about your hair. Pentacles. Lots of pentacles coming up. Ooh, that's good. Ooh. And if they do go, yeah, I'll show you. Yes, they are going upside down, but I don't like to do that. Especially if there's swords. Okay, and they all came up upside down, so you guys know that I freak out whenever the tarot cards go upside down. Okay, so the energy for today is very pentacle-y. So pentacles is like material things. Like, it doesn't have to be money, but like material, money, getting your game on. I hear you got to get your game on. Like, do you guys ever, like, I just posted in my story a meme of Zac Efron. So if you guys don't know Zac Efron, like, I called him my boyfriend my whole life since I knew there was a Zac Efron. And he has a new show on Netflix, and I'm like freaking out, and I'm watching him. He's so manly and so cute. I just love him. I love everything about him. And I'm not like usually like a celebrity kind of person, but this one, yes. So, oh my god, I totally forgot where I was going with this. What is happening right now? Anyways, I love Zac Efron. Oh my god, I have to like go back and watch what I've said. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so Page of Pentacles, not quite there yet. Get your head in the game. Yeah, that's it. Gotta get your head in the game. Get your head. Thank you. Oh my god, you're the best. You gotta get your head in the game. Because I feel like we're very floaty. I feel like we're very like, you guys see the cards? We're very floaty. We're very like in between worlds. And then last night I heard in my head, because I'm clairaudient, I heard Spirit say, you know, we have to be, it's no wonder why we can't get our head in the game, because the game is changing all the time. Like, it's hard to get your game in the game when it's changing all the time. So also realize and remember is like, dude, we're literally transmuting our energy from a third dimension, which is like all these pentacles, okay? Materialistic, security, safety, money, what we actually know, okay? We're actually transforming from one dimension, okay? One dimension to a whole other dimension. Like, it's like an astronaut going into space. Like, you have to, there's a pressure, and you have to go and learn how to be an astronaut, and you have to go through all these tests and stuff to make sure, get your body used to the energy that's going to be when you get into space, right? Because if you go from like this world and you're like, I'm just gonna go to space, and you get up there, you're like, oh my god, I can't breathe, this is too much, it's too much pressure. Like you literally have to be pressurized in this whole cabinet, this whole ship, this container you're going in. So it's a lot, and it's really hard to get your head in the game because the game is always changing, and you're like, I don't know what game I'm playing now. What game are we playing today? I go check Facebook, I check Instagram. I'm like, okay, so this is the game we're playing today. All right. I also hear keep your humor, keep your wits about you. Try to add humor into this energy, this playing the game, right? Also, I'm hearing like, this is not in the cards, I don't think, and I'm not gonna check the book, but I'm also hearing like I'm getting other things besides the cards. Is you can't play the game, and there's like a player energy, like people are trying to dupe you, kind of thing. Not in a like a bad way, but like it's like a test. Like, are you ready to like say goodbye to that energy? Because again, when you go from third dimension to a fifth dimension, there's a fourth dimension in between, right? And you kind of go back. It's like our souls go back and forth, like, oh, I'm comfortable here, but like this is so uncomfortable that you literally, like, it's like a survival mechanism. Then we have to turn our energy and go back into this realm, right? And when you go from here, you're like, oh, this is awesome, I'd love to be here, I'm so enlightened here. And then you go backwards because you get like, it's too weird. You know that weird feeling that we're all going through right now? It's like everything's weird, it's just weird. And then I watched Rachel Hollis yesterday. Yeah, I watched Rachel Hollis yesterday, and I don't like to follow her very much, but like I always get these like, go watch this, you need to listen to this, right? You know those moments where you have to watch this. So she did a video and I posted it on my story, and she's like, we're waiting for the like things to get back to normal. We're waiting for things to feel better. We're waiting for things to get back to the way they used to be. And she's like, dude, they're not going back. And I think part of this is like, we have to get to the point of acceptance where we're like, okay, things are not going to go back, right? Even though our energy is like, ooh, 5D is really cool, and I'm so meditaty, and I'm floaty, and I like it here, and it's very lovey-dovey, and everything's, you know, I'm attracting abundance, right? I'm attracting abundance, and it's coming in. But the Hanged Man comes in and is like, wait a minute, like, you have to change your game. You have to change your inside game. You have to be like, okay, first you have to accept that the game is keeping changing right now, but then you have to accept that the game has changed, and you have to accept that the game is not going back to how it was, right? And I don't condone the term new normal. I don't jive with that. I don't play that. Homie, don't play that. I don't play that game. But this Queen of Pentacles is like knowing. So you have to get to the point of knowing that, like, I feel like your soul already knows that this shit isn't gonna go back to normal. Like, there's no normal here. We're acclimating. We're in between the worlds, and in between worlds, I did a video on this the other day. In between worlds is painful. So like, acknowledge. I mean, you see people talking about like, acknowledge your pain. That's really important too. But it also is, you have to keep going. You have to keep playing the game, even though the game still changes. Okay. Like, we never know. So this is like a big universal lesson in the unknown. Like, you guys, we like to control everything. We like to control the outcomes of everything, but this is a big lesson in like, can you just step into the unknown? I hear it, into the unknown, like Frozen. Into the unknown. Really, that's what we're doing though, right? But we have the wisdom. We have the wisdom to reach down, to reach up and bring this wisdom down to us, and we have to use that. But we have to use our other perspective. We have to use the perspective and the new wisdom that we've gained from all of this, right? It's like this big game. Sometimes I wonder, like, not to freak you out, but sometimes I wonder, because I'm a medium, honestly, sometimes I wonder that, like, if we're actually not alive right now, and then when we die, we're alive. Really, because I have traveled to the 12th dimension. Like, I've traveled, oh my god, I have traveled to the 12th dimension, and it's like, there is so much clarity there. There's so much You can see everything from a neutral perspective, and that's what we kind of need to try to adopt, is can I be neutral about this? And it's really hard because we're so stuck in our ways of how we think, and this is asking us, can we not do that? But it's very, very confusing because we just keep going back and forth. Like, one day the game is this, one day the game is this, and then one day you wake up, there is no game, right? You're like, oh, this is not a game. But I do get a sense of like people from the past coming back to you, trying to play you, but it's like making sure that you are in your knowing, that you're in your right. And also here you need to get out of nature too. Like, there's also, if there's an outdoor drumming ceremony that you see being offered, go to it. Go to it. That might be for Courtney because you're out west, but yeah. So hopefully that makes sense. I feel like the cards sort of like say neutral. Yeah, it is, but it's like a new perspective. Like, you can have moments of neutrality. You can have, right? Like, because we're the observer of our thoughts. Like, if you guys wake up, you've woken up to the fact that we are not our thoughts. We're literally not our thoughts. We are our soul. And so, you know, the outside world tells us what to think a lot of the time. But if you remember that you're the observer of your thoughts and you are not your mind, and you can control what you think, you could get there, right? But it's hard. It's hard. Guys, it's so hard. Because it's like every day something's different. Like, you don't even know what you're going to wake up to, but it's like a big lesson in, can you step into the unknown, right? Things are changing so fast every freaking day. So, anyways, my tarot card's over there, but the universe blew it away. But maybe for a reason. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you guys with that, and I feel like I didn't really like read the cards, but I like, yeah, I'm not the tarot expert yet, but I think the message got through. Go to the water, go to nature, make your own recipe, because it's not going back, and the sooner we accept that, the better off we will be in getting to the neutral space, right? So, okay, bye.